Hey there, Lamplighters. It's David here with the Morning Lamp, and this is day number 114 of this 365-day deep dive into the Bible, where I'm trying to read the whole thing in a year and post about it online every day. I call this transformational journey Lamp Life 365. And today I read the first book of Chronicles, chapters 10 through 13. And I'm beginning to understand what the Book of Chronicles is about. This is a retelling of some of the stories that we heard in the couple other books before this. And in a way, it kind of reminds me of the book of Deuteronomy, because it is kind of like a second telling of some of these stories where we get a little bit more detail about what's going on in the stories and almost like a behind the scenes look at them again. This reaffirms in my brain how important these stories are, and it's great to be able to dive into them again and learn more. So in these chapters, we learn a little bit more about the death of Saul, at the fact that he killed himself on his sword rather than get attacked. We learn that Saul's body and his remains were taken and put on display, and then some of the very, very kind Israelites decided to go back and to find his remains and his son's remains and then bury them. And then it moves on to talking about King David and the process by which he becomes the king. And then there is a phrase that's used, and I do not remember this phrase being used before, and I wanted to focus my attention on this phrase. It's David's mighty men. And these are men that are super strong soldiers that King David amasses around himself and takes with him into multiple different battles. And this speaks to being a high caliber person, because if you are a high caliber person, if you are a strong person, other strong people are going to find you and want to be with you. And you become better by surrounding yourself with people who can make you do better. And David's mighty men really seem like that group of people. And we need to do that in our own lives. Okay, I'm going to read the next 4 chapters of the first book of Chronicles. Go out there and light that lamp, gang.